It's your boy, Hash Info. We're getting right into this episode. We're grouting the floor. The wife couldn't be happier. We just did the spackle on the walls in the new pantry. Custom is pantry, bro. And so we got the light in there, motion sensor light already. I gotta grout the floor at the around the tile, all the way around the pantry. That's awesome, right? Probably run out of grout halfway through or something. No, I got enough to finish, but I would like to grout a couple other spots. So I'm hoping there's still some technical difficulty. I'm not sure what's going on. 420 somewhere out there. What? All right, everything's spackled on perfectly in the pantry.
Can you find the stud finder?
Yeah, why? Okay, the stud finder is on my computer desk. You almost ready to put the blinds up with me?
Do you need my help?
Yeah, we'll do the boards first, right?
Okay, get everything out of the packet. Get all these photos.
Okay. Yeah, come see, please.
And then there, over there by the window.
The long line, the gray line? Yes, come see, first come see this.
I will come up when I'm
Just
ready.
come see. It'll take you 2 seconds. Look how good it looks. It's a different kind of spackle. Come see.
No, I'm not going up the stairs.
Come see.
See, after, let's follow
And we're back. I don't know what happened there. I lost you guys there for a minute, but we're back. All right, folks. I am about to grout the floors, the tiles, all around the entire floor here. Sounds like fun, right? Doesn't it sound like fun? Oh, there's lots of grout here too. Too bad. I could have used a good time out here. Well, hey, how you doing, break? You know what I'm saying, bro? Oh. So we're gonna get this done, and then we're gonna get the light and the. Well, we have to. I don't know if my wife can. We're gonna do all the blinds and stuff, and then I think at about 4 o'clock, then we're gonna do the electrical. Okay. Here we go. First thing I want you guys to know is this ain't easy. It's not super hard. You got to be agile, you know what I mean? And you have to be ready to make a lot of moves, right? It's not, I don't even know how to get this done. This is the most awkward spot. I feel like this is the way. Holy Dinah. You know what? I really feel like I gotta do it a bit different. Think outside the box here, you know what I mean? Oh boy. See how that would have been done? I feel like the floor goes in first and then drywall in a house. Right? Do you put the floor in first? Do you do flooring before you do drywall? Like, shouldn't you? Right? Or do you need to do the... I make myself dizzy thinking about stuff, so let's stop. This is going to involve a few things here. I need these big heavy-duty gloves, you know? And then we're going to need these big heavy-duty gloves. Why are they all the same hand? I feel like this might be a matching pair. This is. Okay. Okay, so now you have gloves on, right? This is grouting 101 on your belly now. Now we're on our belly grouting. I should probably have another pillow for my knees. But this is going to be how we get a lot of stuff done today, probably. Oh, man, my back hurts. Okay, wait for it to pop or something. Maybe I have to poop. I don't know. Oh, boy, my back hurts. Okay. Oh. Yeah, definitely not very limber right now. Oh, you know what? I don't know. I feel like this is the right way to do it, but I feel like they're not telling you how to do it like this. I don't know. There's so much going on here right now. I'm just not sure. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, no, you definitely want to tape. That's what I was doing over here. Damn it. It's okay. I barely did any, but I can still peel it back right now. It's just, you gotta wedge it in there, you know what I mean? There's gonna be molding here, so you're not gonna see the little tiny bit, but still, you want it, it should look clean, right? Like, it's supposed to be. But then I got like the corners and stuff. I don't know. I think this is the smallest knife I could possibly use besides a butter knife. This is like a 1 1/4 or something. This isn't it's not very big, so I gotta figure out how to get in this area. Yeah, I'm using the very smallest one. The other one's a little bit bigger. It's like a 1/2 inch bigger than that one. So I don't know. I'll have to use at least my finger for this part. And there, that's done. I mean, that's not bad. But I want to use tape. And I need a piece of cloth. I have it right here. I just need a piece of, I need to spit on this. Now we can wipe the little bit that I did. And then I'm going to take these off. And we're going to get some tape on right up to the, like just up to it. You know what I mean? Not over the hole, but just at the edge of it. Where you're grouting up to. And that means you won't have to clean anything. Just peel that tape, because I got a lot. I got to do like 17 feet of this probably. No, maybe 10 feet, but there's a lot. There's 1 foot, 2 foot, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's at least 12 feet. And I'm sure there's a few more feet somewhere else I have to dig out spots to do. So for duct tape, we're using the painter's tape And it's the thin one we need, this one, because I'm cheap. I like the wide one, but we won't need it for this. And if I do, then that means I'm stupid, right? Because I could have grabbed it just now and used it instead of making a mistake and starting over. So I gotta get it right this time. I said I wanted to tape it, but I couldn't. It didn't make sense how. But after seeing how to do it, now I know which way to tape it. Yeah, make sure you don't have anything. Nothing can be down, or it won't adhere. So, I don't even need this in here. Then I'm done with this. Might need that in 20 minutes, so we'll put the lid on this for a second, like that. Here, we're gonna take out, and my wife wants to change out some tiles. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but at this point, I gotta change out at least 3, right? Fuck. What a mess. I wish you could just peel them up, but it ain't like that at all. This tile is gonna come up in shards everywhere. I'm gonna have to set up some kind of like parachute plastic above it and then tape it to the walls on the side so I can make a mess and it doesn't fall on my stairs. I'll do that in a couple weeks, maybe a month. Has to get done, but I just don't. Or I'm gonna for sure grout it, but I have to at least change it out. Or do I cut the floor and just take out this area? We'll have to see. Oh, this needs a lot of grout. Which is just upsetting, you know? It's upsetting to see that because this was difficult, they didn't do it, you know? That's just bad. Like, I don't even do this. I do not do tile. And I see a problem. You know, I don't watch no fucking videos, nothing. I don't watch tiling videos. I've seen a tiling video. But I like my wife wants to do all this bathroom stuff. So I checked out some bathroom tile videos or whatever one time. They're actually really interesting. I watch a guy on YouTube that does, like, you know, bathroom renovations, and he goes back to the clients' houses. Most of you, whoever is out there who's a handyman or knows anything about tiling from YouTube, you know the guy I'm talking about. He's the one that carried a fucking, whatever, 20 gallons of mud up the stairs video. And he got whatever he got. He says, my video did pretty good or whatever. And he always mentions that one. He's smart. He's a smart dude. He's been on YouTube for years too, though. So, and I'm sure he's getting a bit of assistance. Or, I mean, sometimes they just make them that smart, but I don't think so. Usually people are handled, steered in the right direction, herded like cattle or like a cow, right? A cash cow. It's a weird world. It's a weird world. So the motion sensor light has some flaws, but I mean, sometimes it turns on, sometimes it doesn't. I'm literally here moving around. Yeah, it's not doing it, but what can you do? Sometimes a cat walks by, it goes on. I swear it said it wouldn't go on for cats, so it's awesome, eh? Okay. This tape is very, very fucking old and it's annoying. Keeps breaking. It's not even worth it. I'm gonna probably throw it out. And I'm pulling it so slow, like it's like I can't figure out why. I have to take it in small strips. There it goes. I was hoping I could catch up at least a foot piece, but no. Overlapping, I just feel like it's such a waste. But we have no choice. We're gonna have to overlap that by freaking half the freaking length. Wow. This just doesn't want to. My wife would say, here, let me do it. I'm just gonna cut it right there. Once this is done though, then we can finish the paint in here. Like the grout is probably the hardest of all the stuff in here. I can paint in the top. Boy, I had to take the light down. I gotta spin it. I gotta put the other one in the kitty litter room today too, so that one will take seconds. I just gotta put screws in and then slide it in type of thing. It's not that. These are the easiest of them all. I have this old one too. I don't really like it, but I'll probably run that one today as well. I don't know where. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to use it though. It's sitting there and I've got it, so I'm just going to use it. I'm going to use all the technology that we have this year. And a lot of it's solar powered, or you know what I mean? So it's not too bad. Some of it isn't, but it is LED, so can 10 items run less than your 60-watt bulb? That's pretty good. And most of the items are lights, so I swear that my doorbell is going to ring any second, maybe in like 5 minutes or so, maybe 10. I have no sign that anything is. Also, I've been with you guys the whole time. I don't know where my other phone is, and there's been no update or no timeline. This is just what I'm guessing. I can't see any clock. Oh yeah, I can see a clock here. It says 1:18 PF, so that happened. So it's probably like 1:30, 1:35. Felt like forever. Maybe 1:25. All right, this is done. Taping. I'm taping most of it. I think I have some awkward pieces to tape up here. All right. Now, I mean, there's a few options for this, I guess, which is why I led with this one originally, because there's just, I'm never going to get it where I want it unless I use this. But once it suffice, once there's something there, I wonder how long this takes to cure. Although I can now just paint anyway. Yeah, so let me finish this little piece of tape here, and I'm just going to start painting, because I'm going to use the caulk, because the grout I'll use later on. or tomorrow. I have to wait and see how I have to read the tiniest writing ever for an hour to know the cure time, but I'm just going to use it because I need to. I think that was my first instinct too. Fuck, I really thought I do like the look of it, but if it's not going way in there, like how do you get it in there unless... Like what went in first, the drywall or the flooring? I'm going to say in this case, the flooring went in last. But couldn't you put the flooring in first? Like, isn't that what you should do? I know you can't walk on it all the time, but maybe... I think if it's concrete, I don't know. Holy crap, why this thing is... I got the most... Just... There you go. Gotta use full force on my equipment, you know? It's quite something. I never really felt such force before until I started doing this. What in the heck, bro? Alright, I think we cleared it. Should just like 2-finger out of there. Don't or the wedge it, but it's done. And as you heard, it's completely empty. So it looks good. I'm torn though because the grout looks so good when it's done. As long as, but look, I have to do all this too. Alright, let's start doing it then. It's just going to go super fast, but it's one or the other. The grout isn't. The other one will be done in a minute. But if I'm doing the other... Oh, I gotta get the vacuum again, don't I? Oh. Oh, for fuck's sakes. There's just so much of this shitty grout. I don't know. I definitely didn't do none of that. I would say if I used some shitty grout, but I didn't. We bought gray, and I never used any before that, so. But it is like, you know, in the 80s, that stuff they burned as incense, it's like charcoal. It's like, it's not very good, man. Like, it's just obliterating. Where's this one? I'm so curious to touch my grout over here. I really shouldn't, but I got more of it. No, this one's like concrete. That's 5 years ago. And that's like exposed grout. You know, this one's like all in here next to a heat grate. Not even blowing on it. There's trim behind it, everything. It's just either wet grout. But yeah, I gotta do so much. You gotta do all this. I think right here I have to grout. Makes sense. This one I'm gonna have to grout. There's no grout here, and that's probably part of the problem. Although there's a wall here. No, I really feel like I should grout it. So I'll just caulk the bottom. I'll stick it in there as best I can. And then where it's high up, I just won't put any. But then where I can get in there again, I'll stick some probably just to the edge. Right here. And over there, I'll have to do that and this. All the rest is grout. %, waterproof. Seals up to 5 centimeter wide joints. 2-hour paint ready. Ideal for wood, composite, PVC, and trim. Superior flexibility and crack proof. Interior, exterior. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use this, but like I said, I'm going to put the grout in the top layer that meets the whole tile so it seals it in. It's never been done before in here, and if it was, it's not like that anymore. Let's see. After this, do those windows over there. That one's, I got to fix that one up pretty good. Take me about 5 minutes at least on that one. 10 minutes. It's just my the base of the caulking gun is bent and I can't get it back anymore, but I can turn the bend and then squish it into place. These things do not come out good. The other one is just messed up. This one's not going to fare well either. I have to like place it on top, spin it. I feel like it missed entirely. So right there. But yeah, it won't even go into place. I feel like I have to cut the caulking tube. Oh man. When I had the other, this is a brand new caulk gun, but it's just mashed. So I had the first 2 tubes I put in there. World's oldest stuff. Like, I mean, the stuff that's on around the base of this thing is so, it's like tire rubber from a dirt bike or something, you know? You know those balls that had those bouncy balls? It's exactly what this stuff is. A thick piece of that. And it's like it's formed itself to this thing on the edge of it. And then it's bent on top of that. So I got to get this off of there. I have another one over there, but I thought for sure this would be the best choice. The other one looks... Oh, the other one's pooched, actually. It doesn't go up and down. So it won't work, actually. There's so much of this gunk in here. All right, let's see if I can fit it on there now. I don't know how I got the other one on. I guess I've bent it even more since... Oh, I feel like that's it right there. This just sucks. We got to get a better one. I can't believe this, though. So this is going to be the third one. Like, it's wrapped over, and there, I got it in, I think. Holy Dinah, it's in. It should just pop right in. It should be so loose, it should fall out easy. Not this one. This one, it's in there. Okay, it's going to be fast now, so you want to make sure you get it. It's falling right out, so that's what you want. And I'm going to put it in place. I'm telling you, we got this. awesome. Now, all right. We'll check everything here. Double check, double check. All right, that is a good amount there. Let's release that. What do we got here? What do we got here, man? Hey, man, what do we got here, dude? Oh, yeah, shoot. We're going to come over here, bro. Bro, we're going to bring it over here, man. Oh, how do I not have this ready to go? This is not where it's supposed to be. I get my fucking tool. Oh, we're just on a fucking cooker right now, bud. We're gonna get this shitty tape too. Probably some of this stuff. Pick at all that. Fix the glass window. We're gonna come back here in a minute, but for now, let's finish this up. Squeak this out right here. Sandblast, sandpaper. We're gonna use the vacuum. It's over there. So what I gotta get? Put a glove on. Tape the window. But I'm gonna use better tape. Use that bigger one. One I was too cheap to use the first time. Now, I'll take my pillow too. We're gonna take the vacuum over there, have a quick sip of our electrolytes, fill it up to the top. Okay. I'm sure that if that light don't work, then I got to go back to the drawing board, which I'm not happy about. So, but I'm going to get all these other lights put in, I guess. And then we're going to do the last lights, you know what I mean? That looks better already. But we're gonna do a sweet job on this one, bro. I just wish this thing would just stay here for a minute. Maybe it will. Maybe this will be the moment. Okay. Okay, so you want to use some sandpaper here. All right, here we go. So, doing everything here. You got to do this part of the window. You know what I mean? Once this is done, you can move on to the next thing, which is going to be exterior lighting today after you do the fans, which I'm sure that sounds fun to you, doesn't it? Exterior lighting. There you go. Now you know. Anywhere you can't really hit with sandpaper, you can gently scrape the flat edge, but don't. It's wood, right? So don't carve it out. Oh. Okay, what I'm thinking is probably just gonna vacuum some more now. Now you want to grab paint. Where's my caulk? I should have my caulk right here. So I got my caulk, I got my UV glove. I'm gonna put this glove on. What else do I gotta do? I was gonna use a bit of wood filler for this one, so that's right here. I've put that in eyes view, you know, eyes view. So come on, I just want this thing to damn well open. There it is. Watch it. Watch it. There she is. This stuff reeks. This smells, you thought baby puke was bad. You should smell this. It's like baby puke and Rhea all in one in this. Oh, so friendly and nice. You wait till I should do a before and after, but I'm doing the God's work here right now. Hang on. I will not also do a before and after. That's just how I do it. You either take my word for it or you don't, you know. But we doing it right now. This is epic in seconds. But it freaking reeks. But this one, this is like night and day. Like of all this would be the one to do. I believe, yeah, we are done after this. All of these got special treatment. But this one, whew, this one got the specialist treatment of them all. Normally, I would say that, you know, this area would be easy, but this one was the most work of any of it's not even the biggest window. The biggest window was the most work, but for being the smallest, this equaled that work, but it was a third of the size of window frame, which doesn't make any sense. It just required different steps that the other one didn't. So it's a great window. The window is perfect, actually, super nice, but it required a bunch of extras, right? That's what happens when you get an older home. Sometimes you think all of 7 or 6 of your windows are perfect, and then you look, you're like, huh, not so perfect after all. But some of them are perfect, like for what they are. They're like as good as you could get them. You know, you can see through them as nice as you could possibly be the day they were put in. That type of thing. So I'm probably going to caulk that. I just realized this is a thing. So that'll be better for us all around, which is awesome. And that makes a lot of sense too. So that used up all of that, which is kind of unfortunate, but also we can get a fresh one now whenever I need it, right? I don't need it now. I don't have any use for these anymore. So believe it or not, the last of this ends up being the exact amount. To the T though, I gotta wipe what's on my fingers. It's not like missing any, it's just gonna be It's going to be a little bit extra in the jar, but I'm going to try and find a way to, just cake it just a little bit thicker. So there it is. And then spread back. Oh, I'm glad this one's done. I actually thought this would take a lot longer, but having you guys here with me to do it, you know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. No, you guys, it makes a difference. Sometimes I read the chat and it's like, yo, are you blowing any farts today? And then I'm like, and then I realize, right. And by the way, yes, I will be blowing farts at some point. I'm having salad 7 days in a row on day 2 or 3 of straight having salads every day. So we'll see what happens to tonight's fart sleep stream extravaganza. I don't know what time it starts. Probably as soon as the tummy says so. We're live all the time, so you won't miss it. If you click that bell, you won't miss any of today's flatulence. We're close to finishing this one now. We're in the last stretch here. Oh man, I feel good. All right. Next, we're gonna go back and check on our other area, but that one's looking pretty epic. I'll have to smooth out with a different glove, different OV glove. I got another OV glove for that. Should be able to pry off some of this, a little bit of that. How you doing? All right. Now this one will require a little bit of sanding, but boy, did it make a difference on aesthetically pleasing the eye of destiny, which is the wife. Once she sees this, she'll be like, oh my goodness. No, she's going to say, oh, looks pretty good, but get to work. That's what she's going to say. That is what the wife's going to say. She'll probably say, you could have done a better job here and there and over here and there. You idiot. And I will cry. The end. All right. Well, I'm out of wood glue here, wood putty. What am I using? Wood filler? All-purpose wood filler. So that's what's going on right now. Doesn't even smell that bad anymore. I'm used to it now. So if you need your outhouse clean this summer, let a guy know. Only $4,000. No, you don't get a new one. Fuck, I'll pay someone else $20 an hour, $15.95 an hour to clean it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh. You gotta make sure you really get it in there, otherwise you're wasting your time, right? It's like a putty, but don't dick with it after you put it in there. Don't dick with it because it's super sticky and it peels back a bit, right? Just kind of let it do its thing, but make sure you've sealed and filled it, right? All right, we did. I really want to stop doing this, so probably going to call it right there. And I think it almost looks like we need a little bit more. It's just ridiculous. So I got this in here on the side edge and then the corner of the bucket and then some fill here. Where is it? Right here. So there's a bunch here now. Get out of here and tell me you're not completely right there. Done. All right, smooth this out.